What's up, guys? Coach Madden, YouGoProBaseball.com, and today we've got a question from Lavish Souls, and he asks, do you have any hitting drills so that I can stop pulling the ball every pitch? Yes, I do, but I'm not only going to give you a few hitting drills, we're going to talk about why you may be pulling the baseball, how you can fix it, and then I'm going to give you 6 hitting drills that you can use to stay consistent with this. But before we get into it, I want to say thank you to Abo Baseball. Abo Baseball is a bat manufacturer in Canada where they supply premium cut billets to players of all ages. They ship to the US and worldwide, so check the link in the description and see what they got going on. So the first reason I see guys pulling the ball a lot is because they've got bad timing. You know, they're out in front, right? Imagine if you're early on everything, you're going to be hitting that ball out in front and pulling it to your pull side every time, right? So if timing is an issue, you need to work on your timing. So drills that help with your timing. You're gonna be doing more live front toss, live BP, live hitting in games, and really working on your timing and trying to get that rhythm in sync with the pitcher or the thrower, depending on whether you're in a drill or in a game, and you're gonna work on that. Because if you're hitting the ball out in front too much, you're gonna be pulling every time. So work on timing, have the mental approach to go middle, opposite field when you're hitting. The second reason that I see guys pulling the ball a lot is they get long in their swing. So their hands get out and around and they're coming around the baseball. So they may even be hitting the ball deeper in the zone, but they're coming around with their hands. They're getting long. What happens then is sometimes you'll get a bubble in your swing and you'll have a rollover. When you have a rollover or a bubble in your swing, you're gonna be hitting weak ground balls to the pull side all the time. So if you're crushing balls to the pull side, maybe look at your timing. If you're hitting weak ground balls to the pull side, maybe look at, do you have a bubble in your swing? Are you rolling over? Are you getting long with your hands? Is your elbow getting away from your body and your hands casting away? If that's the issue, then you really got to work on staying connected, getting into slot with that elbow, staying connected, compact to contact, and then extending through the ball, through the pitch where it's pitched to you. Also have the mindset, hitting the ball back up the middle or slightly opposite field when you're working on that. The third reason I see guys that hit the ball to the pull side all the time is they're flying open. They're flying out, right? They get here. If this is my batter's box going this way, when they start to swing, they're either stepping out or pulling the head out or pulling the shoulder out, and they're getting out and around the ball. If you're doing that, obviously that's a problem. That's going to lead to more balls being pulled to the pull side. So we got to work on that. We got to check our alignment. We got to stay more balanced and under control. We got to work. Again, the main thing is having that mindset, hitting that ball middle, back up the middle of the field, slightly opposite. When you have that mindset, you're going to be a little bit more successful. But now, let's get into the 6 hitting drills that you can work on to start being a better hitter, not pulling the ball all the time. Start working up the middle of the field, slightly opposite field. So hitting drill number 1 is angled toss. I put this PVC pipe here just for reference to show you guys where the batter's box would be. So you can get the idea of the angle. So I'm gonna set up in the batter's box actually normal. So if this is my batter's box here, and this is home plate, obviously we're not using a tee for this. I'm just keeping it here for reference so you guys get the idea. But we're gonna have a front tosser, okay? Normally your front tosser is straight up the middle, right? But for angle toss, we're gonna actually angle him off between home plate and the first base side if you're a right-handed hitter. So he's gonna be about almost 45 degrees, maybe even a little bit more towards the first base side, and he's going to be tossing from there. But you as a hitter are still going to be focused up the middle here. So we're not going to be striding this way to him and trying to go back. We're going to be going up the middle with our stride, but staying closed with our front shoulder, and then trying to hit that ball deep in the zone and shoot it right back at him, okay? So now instead of having your front tosser straight ahead, he's going to be more down the first base line this way, tossing to you. You're still striding straight like at the pitcher, but then you're staying closed more with your upper body and trying to stay connected here and shoot the ball right back at the tosser. Think about letting that ball travel a little bit, staying connected, and then extending where you're trying to hit that ball. The second hitting drill I got for you guys, I learned this one from Will Nieves. He was a major league catcher, great hitter, and he came on the YouTube channel last year, I believe it was, and he showed us a great hitting drill where he was opened up when he started, and then he coiled back, and then he tried to throw his hands at the ball, stay inside, stay connected, and shoot that ball to the opposite field. If you think about this, this is actually very similar to angle toss. He's just creating the angle with his body as opposed to the tosser creating the angle. Now this is a drill that you could do off of the tee, as you'll see him do. but it's another great one to really work on staying connected, feeling the difference of where you're trying to hit that ball, up the middle or slightly opposite field. And it's just a great drill to feel it and work on it. A little bit of an over-exaggeration, but it's a great drill if you work on it and you practice it over time. Hitting drill number 3 is the catch and crush drill. I talk about this drill a lot on my YouTube channel. It's basically when you get set up and you're gonna have a partner and you're gonna be hitting a ball off the tee, but your partner's gonna throw you a ball just over the ball on the tee. You're gonna catch it, you're gonna keep that front shoulder closed, and you're gonna make contact with your backhand. It's a one-handed drill. This drill is great for guys who pull the ball all the time because we really gotta focus on keeping our front shoulder closed and staying in there. Now, what we wanna do, the only adjustment we wanna do if we got a guy who's pulling the ball a lot or rolling over a lot or yanking out a lot, we wanna take this drill and have a opposite field mindset when we're doing this drill. So instead of just trying to hit the ball up the middle, we're actually gonna try to hit this ball slightly opposite field. So we're gonna catch the ball from our partner, take a stride, stay closed with our front shoulder, take the backhand to the ball and hit it slightly opposite field. That's the only difference in this drill when we got a guy who's pulling the ball very much. Now the 4th baseball hitting drill that I got for you guys who are big time pullers is the PVC drill. Now I got this PVC pipe here to show you the batter's box, but I'm actually gonna take this out and I'm gonna use it for purposes of this drill. And we're just gonna create an angle to where we're trying to hit the ball. So imagine this was still my batter's box right here. But I'm gonna try to take my hands along this PVC pipe. Okay, so if I'm trying to hit the ball off of the tee, or you could even do this with front toss or even live BP. It's a lot harder in live BP, but off of the tee or front toss, you could definitely do this drill. And you're just gonna try to take your hands along this path, right? The only difference in a swing when you're trying to go up the middle opposite field versus a pull swing is you're gonna stay connected a little bit less and you're gonna extend through the ball, through the pitch, right? So if you're trying to hit this pitch slightly opposite field, you're gonna disconnect from that slot a little bit earlier and you want your hands to ride the path of that PVC. So I'm just gonna get here, I'm gonna start my swing, and then I'm just gonna imagine my hands kind of going on that same path of the PVC this way. I'm gonna extend through contact that way as well, and I'm gonna watch the ball fly in a nice line drive fashion that way. That's the whole goal of the drill. And it's just kind of a visual, gives you a little bit of a visual to follow. And some guys really find this helpful when working on hitting the ball up the middle slightly opposite field. For hitting drill number 5, we can use this tool right here. It has become one of my favorite hitting tools, not only for guys who pull the ball, but really just to work on a great swing, because this tool right here is gonna give you instant feedback whether you had a good swing or a bad swing. And you can use this for a guy who pulls the ball all the time, because when all you do is you attach it to the bat here. It comes with Velcro, it goes right around your bat nice and easy. And then when you shoot the ball off, if you're yanking out or pulling out this way, that ball's gonna fly that way and you're gonna know. So your idea with this drill, this ball, is to shoot it right up the middle. This is really gonna focus on keeping you inside the ball and having a good compact swing and shooting it right up the middle. You could also focus on going slightly opposite field. The other great thing about this tool is that if you dump the barrel or get long or have bat drag, that ball's gonna fly off this way. So you don't really wanna work too far opposite field with this drill. Work right up the middle, slightly opposite field, but it's a great, great drill because it gives you that instant feedback and you're gonna know right away whether you're doing it right or wrong. It's fun, it's easy, simple, and you can get a lot of swings in with this tool. The 6th hitting drill that you can use to work on not pulling the ball all the time is the connection ball drill. And this is just a ball that you can put between your bicep and your forearm here, because what happens when guys, like I said, one of the reasons guys pull the ball a lot is they get disconnected. Their elbow gets away from their body, their hands get away from their elbow, and they get real long early in the swing, right, with their arm. Now, if this ball was in there, it'd be flying out, right? We don't want that. We actually want to make contact still connected. We want to have a power L in our arm right there. If we do that, this ball is going to stay in there until after contact. So you just place this ball right here in your arm, and you get here and you take your swings, boom, and you want to stay connected with this ball until you get down to contact, okay? So this is a great drill to work on it. You can take full swings. You don't have to stop like I did right there. You could take full swings with it. It's gonna pop out eventually as you get extended through contact, but you're gonna be able to tell, especially if you put yourself on video, if that ball's popping out early, you're gonna know that you're getting too long and extending early. You wanna stay more compact, get to contact, be in a strong position, and then extend. That's a great way to work on not pulling the ball so much, but hitting it slightly opposite field or up the middle. Now, there are many, many, many other hitting drills. I've talked about many on this YouTube channel. If you guys are into learning hitting drills, definitely subscribe, click the bell so you'll be notified when I put new ones up. And you can use a lot of these other drills to work on having that up the middle opposite field approach. You just have to implement that mindset into the drills as well, right? So just know when you're using hitting drills, it's for the purpose of trying to fix something. I think of hitting drills as like the prescription, meaning if someone gets sick and a doctor prescribes them something to help them get better, that's what you should use hitting drills for. Every single hitting drill is not for every single hitter. You're using hitting drills to help fix certain problems with certain hitters. So if you are that guy that's pulling the ball every single time, try these 6. Again, there are other ones that you can implement if you use the mindset up the middle, slightly opposite field. That may work great for you. In fact, I want you guys to leave a comment below and let me know, what are some hitting drills you guys use to work to hit the ball up the middle, slightly opposite field? And what are some of your other favorite hitting drills that you use in general? Leave your comment down below. I'd love to talk to you guys down there. Of course, I hope you like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.